Hey everyone, this is Robert of the Cross Platformers. I was streaming. I streamed the entirety of this PlayStation conference, and it didn't show up as uploading the stream, so I have to redo this, like I had to redo Bethesda. But yeah, this is the E3 2018 PlayStation Showcase.
Please welcome Sean Layden.
Hey guys. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, this doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. But no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So, without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage and introduce to you Gustavo Santorea.
So this is obviously The Last of Us 2, since that was the theme song from, I think it was the reveal trailer?
I woke up in the morning that happens. I had some thought you stand on the line. Chasing you, standing around. Thinking that I see that you
Yep.
I begin to think
I'm actually really excited for this game. When I bought my PlayStation 4, I want to say it was July of 2015. I picked up the Last of Us Remastered bundle, and that's how I played the first game.
what happened?
Another big lecture about my
It was
patrol.
a pretty good game.
Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved it gets whenever your schedule go out.
Yeah.
She's not quite the show.
I think there's 2 weeks to get back together.
Not gonna happen. She say something, dude.
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Healing.
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. You're such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl. Not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Oh, dude, this game looks amazing. I need this game now.
What is freezing? Oh, shit! No! Spread out.
Uh-oh. Actually, I'm gonna put this in full screen. Man, this game is very brutal. I really just cannot wait for this to come out.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself. Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here. Double back. Go.
Wow. Hopefully this doesn't stay frozen like that. Dang. This is going pretty crazy. I mean, on top of it, you know, the AI in this looks really, really smart. And also, one of the most things like really shocking is there's an awful lot of human enemies, or rather, just humans in general in this game. Because I remember in the first one, almost everything. Almost everything was a zombie, if my memory serves me right. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Whoa. Yeah, I'm sorry for the lag, or the buffering, I should say. My internet is not the best. Hold on. Let me drop the quality, and hopefully, you know, this actually, screw it. Yeah, fine. I'm dropping the quality.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
Yeah, like I was saying though, I'm actually very excited for this game.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and
Flung
shot
right-
right across to the studio here.
Right
Yes.
over here. Well, it's
Yes.
good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here, and I think it was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. That was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
the rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. Provide backup, provide scope, provide generalized, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, speaking about making fans happy, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. This is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. Right. Is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
It's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more time.
But okay.
I will find time to get. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids don't try to know.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent. Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed, that is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories they're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months. And available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger,
of course,
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
We have Black Ops 4.
Access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a
little tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
Retrospect actually looks pretty awesome. And for whatever reason, this game Days Gone, I'm not really that excited for it all that much. I mean, it looks like a single-player clone of The Last of Us to me.
I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. On the merge. From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've
I mean, I was good.
Heartfelt story.
But really, who are you?
Huh. That game looks interesting. Now this game's really fun. I have it on my HTC Vive. Fantastic to game.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really... So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we can see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge, loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot. They do. Yeah. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Wait, I forget. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's Destiny. Yeah, the game that everyone's shopping around flies. I played Destiny 2 when it first came out. I beat it. I have not touched it since. I actually was going to go get the season pass. Yeah, go try to hop back into it. But then they announced that they're doing a yearly pass now. Well, you know what? I bought the season pass. I should be able to have all that content. I didn't. Whatever. They're just ripping people off like they did with the first Destiny. It's not cool.
On the other side. Why can't I leave when I'm not alone and go to the light?
Yeah, that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up. And guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the show.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. Yeah. So let's check it out live right now.
Yes, I know if Trixie, I know if Mishka has some time on the camera, you need time on the camera too. And also, although one thing about this conference is that the guy who was playing the guitar or banjo, whatever it was, and this guy both are really talented.
Temple's quiz.
Huh? This game looks really good in the graphics department.
Nova, come! Where are they? Bastards! Enough!
Next summer. Arson exploitation. Need for magnetic!
Oh, dang.
late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako.
We can take them.
No. In Lembersago Bridge, they strike quietly, and they kill the monk. You're sitting right here.
I'll guard the exits. Just get them.
Please, I do not understand.
Kami, musi ci avanzat, ci overlapno.
I think that's a really cool mechanic that you can like sneak behind that and then stab right through it right before
We have to move.
they call for backup.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
They already won.
You were my friend.
Years me.
Almost left my combat. It was really how good it controlling.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Ghost of Tsushima. What's this?
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
This looks like a Remedy game. I'm definitely getting a Quantum Break-ish vibe from this. Control. Oh, this is. Ooh, it's Remedy again. It's coming next year. Nice. What? What is this?
Anybody there? Hey, well, relax. Putting you under arrest.
Okay, so knowing how small that was probably like a mouse, maybe a rat.
I've got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off! No! Get off of me!
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Is this
Money's in my account.
the Resident Evil
Attention.
2 remake?
Due to the citywide outbreak.
Oh yeah, this
Don't
is
make my
definitely.
mistake.
This is
If you see
definitely.
one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility. God damn it.
Oh, this is definitely the Resident Evil 2
Will you help
remake.
me? Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming.
It's coming back!
Yes! Dude! Yes! Oh yeah, dude. I am getting this game.
From Squatch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platform stuff. This shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird
7-Eleven.
This is a sci-fi-based thing.
Oh, that's funny.
He's got electrocuted.
Call 7-Eleven. Well, this is Kingdom Hearts.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Because we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Oh, dude, that's so weird. That is so weird seeing that cartoony art style with the super realistic. Dang, dude. This game's fucking sick. I need to catch up on
You back in the organization?
games, what I'll probably do.
Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora,
Is one of my best friends, Raul.
Mustn't strike a pirate's whole ship. When
He absolutely loves
pirate offers
Kingdom Hearts.
I'm looking for a box.
And I'll see if maybe he'll want to come on the channel and, you know, do a series on Kingdom Hearts and just play through all the games.
Hey, you're coming for us. Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Actually, as a matter of fact, I'll message him right now and see if it's okay with him once I get approval from David.
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh, please, go away! and the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time. And they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure light, sweetie. The new 7 hearts.
Now, set your heart free. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Hey, liking the look. Got your hair, too.
From the Scrims conference. No, actually, it was the night before. It was Sunday night. They revealed that the release date was January 29th.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. Tears. Chiral allergy. So, you have dues, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor. I think you
Oh,
got
cool,
me
Death Stranding.
You can see them, right?
beat. No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
The silent cozy feeling. The silent heart. The silent cozy feeling. The silent heart. The silent cozy feeling. My silent run to the silence for the feeling. Ran out of the meaning. I ran out. It's hard to fall away. It's hard to fall. So many men are looking. What else they do? It's no surprise it's to me.
saying, why is he carrying so much stuff? So, like, what even is this game about? Give me a hint of what? What's going on? What's happening to his arm?
Watch yourself. Those things never stay on. The time flow fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sandboard bridges.
Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you set up a raid?
No. I'm closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things hits you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
The crypto today keeps the time fall away.
Why is she eating a worm?
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Give me my spirit. Oh, cool, Tecmo. Cool. You make good games. What is this? Oh, dude, yes. Okay, rock on. Defy death. Death defies you. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, they keep on showing these like little skits. Are they gonna show dreams?
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
What is?
Already here.
Oh, dude, it's Spider-Man.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
Yes,
Let's go.
dude.
Maybe it's
Yes.
not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism.
This game
My
looks
experience,
really fun.
When it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri! Hold on! You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the park! Just in time for the fireworks! Looks like you made parole, boys! Why are you letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please? Get him down here! Like fish in a barrel. That doesn't sound good. Oh, hi, Rhino. Hope you like surprise, Spider. Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was busy. Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro. Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
I thought this was a chase. Stop this guy. You tell me who you're working for, I'll go easier on you. Can't stop it. I'm glad that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Wow.
Look, last time no see. We're going to have so much fun. Sorry, no time to talk.
Also, I think it would be cool if like they had like designs based off like
The security camera's back online.
the old was it the old shit?
Like the entire
Like I remember when Electro like had this like star mascot. I forget what it's from. But I do remember I had when I was a kid I had a book where he was like that. He wore like his green spandex. They could be an option to like the cartoon or whatever the designs were of them. I don't know if that's what the designs were of comics were.
Keep chasing! Party's almost done! Electro! No! How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club. Remember, he's dead. Not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to. We definitely want you?
Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Do not hesitate.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here. Coming right up, we're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here, just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Pop highlights, go. Oh.
Ghost of Showtime.
Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely
I'm only
incredible.
going
Those-
to,
that color palette was
go up
insane.
to
Did you grow up with
this
samurai
game
movies?
reveal.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because originally,
Ready.
my stream was
Fine.
2
I'm ready to set the
videos.
points. Thank you. Meredith.
But since I have to
Resident Evil
redo
2.
it,
Come on, RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans
I'm
have been
gonna
waiting
let
for that
this
one. And there was like a moment where you're like,
go
I'm
through.
not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that, that
so good.
RE4 style over-the-shoulder
Yes.
camera action. It's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So, awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Ryan?
nice and gory.
As Meredith said backstage, Death Stranding. We now have more questions.
Yes,
More questions.
More
But
questions.
it looks as if, I mean, I don't want to make any promises, but it looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there and kind of what the character of Sam is going to be doing in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual.
That babies continue to be a theme.
Yeah, it wasn't a myth.
Don't know what we're going to find out there, but yeah.
So a ton of great stuff in the show overall. I mean, Neo 2, that was a crowd pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out there. We got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great stuff. We had a new Remedy game. Remedy on the way, Control. Really stylish trailer. Really looking to just, I want to learn more about that one. I mean, it just looks like wizards and like, I don't know what I was looking at. It was really stylish. I would expect no less from Remedy. But I got to say, I think my favorite was Marvel Spider-Man. Spider-Man looked in, that was incredible. We had these legendary villains are back. We had Rhino, Electro, Vulture. I'm missing some. Who else were there? I mean, just one after another. That was Electro.
Spider-Man was not in a good space.
No, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. So we're going to see live gameplay of that in just a minute or two here. But I say we actually take this moment to announce a new game. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay, do it.
So nonchalant.
Hits keep coming.
Yeah.
So you guys know From Software.
Absolutely.
I'm aware of them.
They have created a lot of great games over the year. Well, they have been busy working on a PlayStation VR game.
Oh, VR.
And it is quite a departure from the kinds of games that we sort of know them for, but it's very, very interesting, and I'd like to see the first footage of that right now.
Aren't you excited? You're going to be a fairy. And live in the world where time stands still. When nobody can see what you're up to, ever again.
Oh, this game is looking. What is this? Deracine?
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming up.
Well, that's gonna be it. Well, sorry. That's gonna be it for the PlayStation. I mean, it didn't really seem. I mean, it was alright to me. Because when I heard that they were only bringing like 4 or 5 of their own games to the show. And knowing how long this was going to be, about an hour and a half, like their usual shows are, I was honestly expecting to get release dates for at least 2 of them. I really wanted to see a release date for The Last of Us 2, but it really is a shame we didn't get any release dates. It's really cool we got the announcement of Resident Evil 2 Remake. That looks good. Kingdom Hearts 3, that looks really good. I mean, a lot of the games that they showed, yeah, they all looked really good. But from a first-party standpoint, throughout the whole thing, it looked like they were showing off tidbits of dreams and absolutely nothing. Which I thought that game was going to be coming out this year, I think it was. Yeah, so like I said, that will do it for PlayStation E3 2018. I'm going to cover Nintendo's presentation. I don't know why they're calling it a presentation. It's a Nintendo Direct. But I'm going to be covering that tomorrow at 9. I'm really looking forward to that, because they're going to finally show off Super Smash Brothers. But yeah, like I said, I'll be covering that tomorrow. I will see you guys then. Bye.